How's that for scary? Is anyone getting vibes from Lion King here? When Mufasa had his paws up on the cliff? Scar, you know the rest? No? Imagine if that thing just leapt at me right now. I'd have no chance. Kia ora, kia ora, and welcome to the Botanical Gardens here in Singapore. We've just entered, we're about a couple hundred meters in, and already this place is incredible. We've encountered mini Komodo dragons. I don't actually know what the name of them are, but they look like Komodo dragons, only smaller. We've seen turtles, catfish, squirrels, there's all sorts happening, and that's just the wildlife. There's obviously an abundance of trees, flowers, and just all sorts of good nature stuff. The Singapore Botanical Gardens is the first botanical gardens in the world to be listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is pretty impressive. There's a couple of others now, but Singapore was the first one. It's 183 acres of just pure goodness, in my opinion. I already feel like this place is going to be a second home to me while we live here, so let's go and check it out. So the baby Komodo dragon thing we just saw, we found out is called a clouded monitor. That's not the concerning thing though. The concerning thing is that you can find snakes here. Not just any sort of snakes, a reticulated python and a black spitting cobra. No thanks. No thank you. Get an ice cream, they said. It'll be quick, they said. So the National Orchid Garden, quite a bit of it is closed off at the moment because they're repairing it and doing it up. Luckily we live here because we can come back another time. So instead we've used that money. It usually costs $5 to enter. We've got an ice box instead because it is hot.
Paddle park.
I think it's about 35 degrees, and for us Kiwis...
Yaku.
You right there?
It's Yaku orange.
Okay, we've consulted a map and we've realised that this place is absolutely enormous. To put it in perspective, we've been here for a few hours now. We've done this section here. This was the wetlands part. This here is the orchid part, which we didn't do because it costs and some of it's closed, so we didn't even bother doing that. We've just walked around the Symphony Lake here and we're here. That's all we've done. We've done none of this and we've done none of this. So we have decided today, luckily again that we live here, we're going to leave this part. We're going to go here and we're going to go back through the rainforest and the Frangipani collection around here and then back out. So we do this half and leave that half for another day because this place is just so enormous and there is so much to see, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. So these steps that I'm walking on now were put in by POWs, prisoners of war, during the Second World War. They were held captive by the Japanese who occupied Singapore at the time, and obviously were required to put these in. But as a show of defiance, they marked arrows into all the little bricks as a sign that they were held captive here, and just to, I suppose, send one back at their captors. I absolutely love war history, and especially World War II, and whenever I sort of find anything to do with World War II, for some reason it just really interests me. So out of all the things today in the garden here, this staircase made by POWs of World War II has really got my attention. It's amazing that it's still here today with the original bricks and the arrows that they put in place. Just incredible. Get some speed up. Look at that. Your future looks bright. Alright, so that was part one of the Singapore Botanical Gardens vlog. This vlog included the wetlands and the rainforest part, including a little bit of the frangipani collection. Next time we'll come back and we'll do the rest of the gardens. It is just so massive that to do it in a day would take a long time, especially in this heat. It's just too much. I must apologise, I'm not the greatest with the scientific names for the plants. A tree's a tree to me. Most of the time I can identify some of the native New Zealand trees, but once you get to a rainforest or a tropical climate like here in Singapore, I've got no chance. So if you're watching this vlog and you wanted to know a few details of the particular plants and the collections they have, I'm going to be no help, sorry. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time for part 2 of the Singapore Botanical Gardens. Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for watching.